On this day in 1971, Roy Keane was born in Cork and grew up to be one of our most famous footballers, with 326 appearances for Manchester United and 67 for his country. He has been an assistant manager, a club manager, and is now creating hilarious sound bites as a pundit. Known for his temper on the field, he also has shown his caring side as an ambassador for Irish guide dogs. The complex Cork man has packed a lot of controversies and comedy into his 50 years. Here, facts about Roy Keane. He could have been a boxer, starting around the age of 9 and by 11 training with the seniors. Roy Keane, known for his fierce presence on the soccer field, had a natural athleticism and fighting spirit that could have suited a career in boxing. Growing up in Cork, Ireland, he initially considered boxing as a young boy. He started boxing training around the age of 9, and by 11 he was already practicing with senior boxers, displaying maturity, strength, and a competitive drive far beyond his age. The discipline and grit Keane developed during those early boxing years significantly shaped his mentality and approach to soccer. Boxing taught him resilience, the importance of hard work, and a willingness to confront opponents fearlessly, all characteristics that became hallmarks of his playing style in professional football. Though he chose soccer over boxing, his physical style of play and confrontational demeanor showed hints of what could have been a successful boxing career. Keane was first turned down from the Irish schoolboys squad when he was 14 for being just too small. At age 14, Roy Keane was rejected from the Irish schoolboys squad primarily due to his height. Coaches thought he was just too small to compete effectively, and his size seemed a limitation in a physically demanding game. Despite his evident talent and determination, his smaller stature overshadowed his abilities in the eyes of selectors who favored larger, physically mature players for competitive youth football. This rejection was a significant setback for Keane, but it fueled his determination to prove himself. He continued to work hard, eventually growing into a tough, relentless player, known for his fierce competitive spirit, resilience, and leadership. Keane would later break into professional football and become one of Ireland's most celebrated and influential players, particularly known for his role with Manchester United and the Republic of Ireland national team. He was also turned down by the English clubs he applied for. So he joined Cobh Ramblers in 1989. Roy Keane, born on August 1971 in Cork, Ireland, began his football journey with a keen interest in joining professional teams in England. However, despite his talent, he faced rejection from several English clubs, primarily due to his relatively small stature at the time. These clubs doubted his physical ability to thrive in the competitive environment of English football, and as a result, he was unable to secure a position with them. In 1989, undeterred by these setbacks, Keane joined the Irish club Cobh Ramblers. His time with Cobh Ramblers was a turning point in his career. He quickly displayed his tenacity, skill, and commitment, which caught the attention of scouts from English clubs. Notably, a scout from Nottingham Forest, then managed by the legendary Brian Clough, recognized Keane's potential. He joined Nottingham Forest in 1990, marking the start of his career in English football, and his performances eventually led him to Manchester United in 1993, where he became one of the Premier League's most influential players. He holds the record for the most red cards at Manchester United, sent off 11 times during his time there. Roy Keane is an iconic figure in football, known for his aggressive and no-nonsense style of play, which made him both revered and notorious on the field. Playing primarily as a central midfielder, he was a pivotal part of Manchester United's success under Sir Alex Ferguson in the 1990s and early 2000s. Keane's reputation for on-field confrontations and his relentless physical approach led him to be sent off 11 times, giving him the club record for the most red cards. His fiery temper and willingness to stand up to opponents made him a polarizing figure. Many admired his dedication, while others saw him as overly aggressive. One of his most infamous incidents was a knee-high tackle on Alfing Haaland, which resulted in a serious injury and brought significant criticism. This moment, among others, exemplified Keane's fiercely competitive nature and win-at-all-costs mentality. He was banned for a further 5 matches and fined £150,000. Roy Keane, a former Irish footballer known for his competitive and aggressive style, was given a 5-match ban and fined £150,000 by the English FA in 2002 due to an incident stemming from his autobiography. In the book, he admitted to deliberately injuring Manchester City player Erling Haaland during a Premier League match in 2001. Keane wrote about how he felt resentment towards Haaland, who had previously accused him of faking an injury in 1997. This led Keane to commit a high, violent tackle on Haaland during the 2001 match, causing a significant injury. When his admission was made public, the FA took action against Keane. The organization viewed it as an admission of premeditated intent to harm, a serious offense under their regulations. As a result, the FA extended Keane's ban by 5 games in addition to any other suspensions he was facing, and imposed the £150,000 fine, sending a strong message about the consequences of such actions. He had turned down the chance to play for Real Madrid. Roy Keane, the legendary Irish midfielder, famously turned down the opportunity to join Real Madrid in 2005, a decision that has intrigued fans and pundits ever since. At the time, Keane was leaving Manchester United, where he had established himself as one of the Premier League's most intense and competitive players. Despite Madrid's interest, he chose to decline the offer, though he later admitted it was a tempting prospect. Keane's decision was influenced by several factors. Firstly, he was nearing the end of his career and dealing with injuries, which may have made him question whether he could still perform at the highest level demanded by Real Madrid. Secondly, Keane has always been known for his loyalty and passion for Manchester United, and a move to another high-profile club may have felt out of character, even though he was departing United under somewhat strained circumstances. Lastly, Keane also expressed concerns about the Spanish lifestyle and how his personality might fit within Real Madrid's superstar-heavy dressing room.